Why, hello there. Today we are going to do some filming locations for The Haunting of Hill House. Very good show. Netflix show, very well done. We're gonna start, our first location here is in the Greenwood Cemetery in Atlanta, Georgia. This is the cemetery where Nell was buried. Some things happen here, some events happen here. Luke, experiences some supernatural things. And it's right over here. This is section D of the Greenwood Cemetery. You can see this tree and that little mausoleum in the back shot there. It was filmed a few years ago, but it appears as though you can still see where the hole was dug. There's a little indentation right here. Right there in the grass. That's where Nell was buried. Luke gets asked not to leave, to stay. Obviously startled. Jumps back in this direction where him and Steven have some words. After a slight argument. Walks away in this direction as everyone starts to leave. Because it would have been a very interesting event at a funeral. The Haunting of Hill House was directed by Mike Flanagan, filmed all around the Atlanta area. We're gonna see what we can find. We're gonna locate some spots, maybe check out the house, see what we can do. The story takes place in Massachusetts. It also kind of jumps back and forth to the West Coast as well, but filmed in Atlanta, among many other things. Let's go. Hello, rental car, just waiting for me to return. Door open, running and all. And I apologize for the weather change. It is now a day later, and not very nice out. It's rainy and I'm getting wet. But we are currently at the Whitlock Inn, 57 Whitlock Avenue. These are where the exteriors were shot for the Harris Funeral Home. And if you look back the driveway, you can see the guest house. There's the guest house. This spot is in Marietta, Georgia. Again, a little bummer with the rain, I apologize. But we only got 1 or 2 more stops in the rain, and then we'll get a nice sunny day tomorrow. Here at 696. This is Steven and Lee's house. Steven, of course, wasn't living there during the course of the show. He had an apartment downtown. But this is their home together. 696 North Sherwood Drive, Northeast Atlanta. Very nice house. With some very noisy neighbors. I think they're yelling at me to leave. On the plus side, the rain is slowing down. That's good. That's very good. We find ourselves at the Discover Inn. This is Chandler Road behind me here. This is the motel. Hotel, motel, still never know the difference between them. It's actually featured twice. So in the past, Hugh actually brings the kids here after the incident. And then during the present, this is where Nell actually has an encounter with the bent neck lady. Right here, the Discover Inn. A few shots were right down there, up against that wall. Private parking. Good thing we didn't park in here. There is a sign that says no visitors. I don't know if that means me, but we're just gonna get a couple shots really quick. Couple pictures. Right here's where young Nell and Hugh sat and spoke about the incident. He didn't reveal any details to her. Very unfortunate turn of events. That is the room right there, room 125. That's the room they stayed in. As we spin around, this would have been the view that we had of the police car coming in. Right where that truck's coming in, right there. Look at that. Convenient timing. So that's gonna do it for these stops on this rainy, dreary day. But we got something special planned for tomorrow. So I have to wait. You do not. Here we go. On this stop, we find ourselves along Post Road. We are at the Midget Market. This is where Luke actually stops. We don't see this in the show, but he actually stops and he fills up the gas cans that he's going to attempt to burn down Hill House. Steve and his father stop, fill up here on their way to the house as well. That's where they learn and get kind of an idea of Luke's plans. They would have been filling up at this pump. And the father walks out. That ice machine can be seen in the background. Fill up the rental car and head down to Hill House, which actually is the proper direction. It is that way. And this brings us to our last, but certainly not least location, Bisham Manor. We're here at LaGrange, Georgia. Not 100% sure how to say that. We are approximately an hour southwest of Atlanta. Bisham Manor, the exterior shots of Hill House. Now, in order to get there, you do have to come down. There's like a bike path, a walking trail. I don't know how much we're going to be able to see. It is February, so hopefully we can kind of see through the trees. There won't be a lot of greenery, hopefully. I did find along the path is this neat little building. Some rubble, some ruins. Little fireplace right there. But let's go see what we can find. Now, the interiors of the manor of Hill House, they were shot on a soundstage. They weren't shot on location. Especially, they built the set specifically for one episode. Most amazing episode I have ever seen of a show, because it's just one continuous shot forever. The entire episode, it's like a 45, 50-minute episode, and the entire thing is like 5 takes or 6 takes. That guy is being really loud. Just amazing, though. Amazing. Hill House. This way. This is a little bike path, a little trail here. There's that little building I was just standing in. And there is a gate right over here. I believe this is the back gate, the back entrance to the estate. Now you can clearly see already right there marked private property. I don't believe, we're still quite a ways from the building, so I don't believe we're going to be able to see anything looking up through this gate. But 24-hour surveillance, no trespassing. Yes, cannot see anything up in there. The manor is a private residence, so I know, like I said, we're not going to be able to see much from the path. I am going to fly the HKP up. I'm going to try and stay over the path. I don't want to fly over the manor directly, as it is private residence, you know. Don't want to bother them too much, and obviously with all this fencing and posted signs, they don't want to be bothered. But we'll get some sky shots. Just have to point out, this to me is quite random, this fire hydrant. Like, that's kind of crazy. And the manor itself, the building, is right on the other side of that wall. So much for getting a peek. There's a lot of green on these trees yet, but it's a tall wall. I can't see anything. I can't see. It's there though. Hill House is right there. And we have come all the way up here to the main gate. Same result. Locked. Unfortunately locked. Now the way this in here, oh, they do have an intercom system right there. They're probably looking at me. They're probably looking at me. Can't get a peek from here though either. Unfortunately. So, now is when the drone comes in. Looks like I'm hoofing it back. Although, the car is all the way at the end anyway, so really don't have a choice. We do have some pretty awesome old archways here. There's one there. There's one here as well. That one's missing the top. That one much bigger. I'm not quite sure what they went to. You have to believe, being this close to the Manor estate, that at one point it was part of it, as well as that other building that we saw when we walked up here. But only time knows. I didn't notice that when I was walking through. That's the chimneys. There's the chimneys to the manor. It is a bit chilly out here. I don't see any smoke or exhaust coming out of there. It's hard to tell as well though. We are quite a distance away. Gonna be honest, a little disappointed with the fact that we can't see anything. Just some chimneys. I mean, we have an answer for that, and I hope this pays off, but I thought for sure we'd be able to see a little bit better. I mean, I could go up to the fence and kind of peek over. We're not going to do that, though. Like I said, definitely take their privacy seriously. Look, they even have a fence around the fence. There's a fence on this side of the fence right there. You see that? They fenced the fence. But here we go. Great success! The drone flight was successful. We got some pretty good views. I did go over the property one time, one swipe through. I got excited. I didn't want to do that, but I went as high as I could go. I hit the max altitude, 400 feet. That's the max legal altitude, and flew over. So hopefully I didn't bother anybody. Although it doesn't look like there's anybody there, from the outside at least. I mean, that's a big place. There could be a lot of people hiding in there, but there were no vehicles, there were no cars or anything, so it doesn't look like there's anybody there. And that's it. That is our Haunting of Hill House location video. If you enjoyed it, please like it, subscribe to the channel. We do lots of filming locations, theme park videos, and random things from time to time. And until next time, be good, have fun, and learn something.